Okay, I got all the greens in, all mixed up. Okay. A lot of times if you make the dish the night before and you put a citrus juice in, like lemon juice, which I use, it begins to cook a little bit. And sometimes if I have time, like the day before, I'll mix this all, put it in the refrigerator, get it out the next day, let it warm up a little bit, and then make my galanzini. But I want to eat some tonight. So put a little lemon juice in there. Put a whole can of tomato juice in there, or tomato sauce rather. 1 can of tomato sauce. Do not rinse it out with the water and pour it back in there. It's too much moisture. There's enough moisture in there to begin with. You'd be surprised how much moisture is in that dish. Okay? So we just rinse that out, throw that in our garbage, and we're off. Now we have to add some things to it. Okay? First, I put a little olive oil in there. A lot of people don't do this, so this is a secret. And remember, extra virgin olive oil is the best to use. And we need a little pepper. Tis the season to be jolly. What we're gonna do is eat galanzinis. Okay. Yeah, we like a lot of pepper. I guess all Greeks like pepper. Need some salt? Get over here. Let me grab the big boy. Put some salt in there. Okay. Gotta have salt. Yeah, gotta maintain the body metabolism. You know, at one time salt was used as money. That's how important it is to you. So people who say, well, they can get by without salt, no, you can't. But most foods have salt in them, so don't worry, you're getting it. Now, we got all our ingredients in there. Everything's there. We don't need anything more. Okay? We gotta mix this all together. I always use a big spoon. Okay? Just use a big spoon. You don't need to use your hands. You can use your hands. I know at one time I did, but I found out I didn't need to do that. So then I just started to use a big spoon. Just works as well. You can't miss, okay? So I'm going to mix this up. While I'm mixing this up, then I'll come back after we're ready to prepare the grape leaves. We didn't even prepare those yet. Yeah, they got to be prepared first. All right, now we got to get the grape leaves ready. Okay. I remember there was an old Greek woman, friend of ours. She told me that when you're making grape leaves, you can never have enough greens in it. So that's why I overdo it with the dill, a little bit more parsley, and of course a little bit more thiosmu or the mint tea. Especially when I'm making a double batch. You can see this is what it looks like. You can even see there's some moisture in there, okay? Now I gotta wrap the leaves. But before I wrap the leaves, I gotta wash the leaves off because the leaves are packed in brine, all right? This particular brand of leaf comes from California. When we were younger, my wife and her parents and my friend's parents, we would go up on Mount Penn here in Reading, Pennsylvania, and pick wild grape leaves, which are just as good, and that way you don't have to buy them. But now that you can buy them commercial, it's cheaper to buy them than go look for them. At least this way you know you're getting the right product. Okay? They come in bundles. Now this bundle here, if I remember right, I had in the refrigerator, and I didn't use them all. This is the way they come. Come in bundles like this. So now what you got to do is you got to separate them out. Okay? And then when you separate them out, you wash them off. You got to wash each one off separately. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take the time to wash this whole jar so that I won't be interrupted. But I'm sure that this won't be enough because I already had taken the bundle out of here. So again, I'm going to leave you, and I'll be back. Hang on.